In this video, we will learn how to grow Calendula flowers in containers. Calendulas are fascinating plants that can provide vibrant colors to your garden. They are easy to grow from seed and quickly grows to maturity in 6 to 8 weeks after sowing. It requires very little care and can survive even with little watering and less fertilizer. Subscribe and press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update from urban gardening. Starting plants, especially flowers, from seeds is not always easy, so it's important to select seeds that have a good chance of being successful. Take small pots and fill them with seed starting mix and leave some space at the top for effective watering. To germinate seeds, you can prepare germination potting mix with 40% Cocopeat, 30% garden soil and 30% vermicompost. Press with your hand to make an even surface. This seed starting mix is formulated with all the nutrients your new plants should need until they are planted at their final location. Before planting seeds, moisten your soil. The soil should be damp but not wet. Now place the seeds over the surface of the soil mix. Thanks to the size of the seeds, they are fairly easy to handle and singulate during planting. Keep 1 to 2 inch gap between two seeds. You don't want to plant them too close or they could interfere with each other's growth. Calendula prefers cooler temperatures and often stops blooming in extreme heat. 10 to 28 degrees Celsius is ideal for calendula plants. Cover the seeds with 1/4 inch of soil mix. This will ensure that the seeds are not too exposed and will be able to grow. Calendula can be grown year-round in most climates. Avoid planting in extremely hot or cold weather, which can affect germination and growth. Once the seeds are planted, firm the soil gently to ensure good contact between seed and soil. Water immediately after planting, being careful not to wash the seeds out of their spots. In just 3 to 5 days, you will notice seeds sprouting and new baby seedlings coming out of the soil. You need to water this plant frequently whenever you notice that the top layer of the soil is dry during very early stages of the growth for this plant. Once the seedlings have grown about 4 to 6 inches tall and fully developed their root system, they are ready to be transplanted. With the help of a small trowel, working as gently as possible, tease apart the plant's roots so that each one is separate from the other. Take a big pot around 15 to 16 inch wide and deep. You can select earthen, cemented or plastic pots depending on your choice. Like most members of the daisy family, Calendula needs a well-drained soil high in organic matter. For that, use a mix of 50% garden soil, 30% vermicompost and 20% river sand. Make holes that are about twice the size of the root ball. Gently place the seedling in the hole and then backfill. Keep the soil level even with the base of the plant and avoid burying the stem. In a 14 to 15 inch wide pot, we can easily grow 3 to 4 Calendula plants. If you are planting more than one Calendula plant, make sure they are spaced at least 4 to 6 inches apart. Make sure the selected pot has at least 3 to 5 drainage holes at the bottom. Gently tamp down the soil around the seedling so there is good contact between the seedling's roots and the soil. Soak the soil around new seedlings immediately after transplanting in order to settle the roots, eliminate air pockets, and reduce the potential of transplant shock. For the next 2 to 3 days, keep the pot in partial shade and keep the soil little moist, never allowing it to dry out completely. During this time, their stems become strong and sturdy and their roots deepen into the soil, enabling them to support more growth above ground. The plants do not require fertilizer when compost is included in the soil combination, although a high phosphorus formula can promote more flowers. Add 10 to 12 granules of DAP, that is diammonium phosphate, per plant. Make holes away from the main stem and put 15 to 20 granules into each hole and cover it with the soil mix. Watering the plants after fertilizing helps to dissolve the fertilizer and transport the nutrients to the roots where the plants can absorb them. Calendula plants will begin blooming 45 to 60 days after germination. As plants grow, remove first few buds as pinching back young plants will promote more compact, bushy growth and prevent the plants from becoming leggy. During this period, the plant changes its energy source from leaf production to buds and blooming. Calendula can grow up to 15 inches tall and a foot wide depending on the variety. Calendula perform best in full sunlight, although they can handle up to 25% shade. Do not plant them in a fully shaded area as they will not thrive. Touch of red has reddish overtones to the yellow, orange and cream flowers, and the back of each petal is colored deep red. The 12 to 15 inch tall plants produce 2 to 3 inch flowers that become slightly smaller over the bloom period. Bonbon series is a mix of yellow and orange 3 to 4 inches double flowers. The uniformly compact plants grow to 12 inches wide and high. Not just for herb gardens, consider planting Calendula in your vegetable garden as a companion plant. Calendula can be helpful by attracting pollinators such as bees and butterflies and the beneficial insects that dine on pests such as aphids. Remember, calendulas can die from root rot, so it is vital to ensure your pot drains properly. Snapping off the heads before they can form mature seeds will encourage the plant to put out more flowers, prolonging the lifespan of your calendula plants and giving you a bigger harvest. When it comes to calendulas, the more flower you pinch, the more flower will grow in their place. Harvest the flower heads every 3 to 5 days to prolong the flowering season. Water at the roots and avoid getting the leaves and stems wet. If the plant goes to seed, it will stop producing more blooms, so be sure to deadhead any flowers that have lost their petals. Calendula is one of the most easiest flowering plant that we can grow in our garden. It requires very little care and can survive even with little watering and less fertilizer. Deadhead spent blooms to further increase the production of flowers, but bear in mind that calendula seeds can be saved to sow the following year, so it's beneficial to leave some seeds to develop at the end of the season. Ensure you allow the seed heads to fully develop on the plant before collecting them. They will turn brown and dry as they mature. It's very easy to collect calendula seeds. Once the seeds head have dried on the flower, if they are ready, they will fall into your hand when you touch them.